Hey, you. Yeah, you. Welcome to the channel. Today I've got for you another Hades video. This time we were playing with the Aspect of Hera with the legendary bow Coronacht. It's a part of my stream, so there might be some weird conversations along the way, but mostly I wanted to showcase you how strong a build for this particular weapon can be. I hope you will enjoy it, and we'll see each other in the next video. Or live on Twitch. See ya. Cocky Cock, have you seen the movie Beau is Afraid? It's the latest movie I've been to the cinema to see. Hey Verdis, thanks my friend. Thanks my friend. You have a great afternoon. Thank you for stopping by though. Yeah, so this is the movie I've seen the latest. Is Beau is Afraid. Sorry, maybe I should have just focused on the text for now.
Should be dispatched over to the house contractor now.
Within the recesses of the administrative chamber lies the eldest sigil.
Could never get that blasted thing to work.
I haven't seen it. Okay, you know what? If you were to see it, I just want to give you a fair warning that you brace yourself. Brace yourself. It is a weird movie. It is a weird movie. I haven't seen any other movies from that director. But I think he also is also responsible for a movie called Midsummer. It's like it's not Midsummer because it's spelled like in German or something. So yeah, but it's such a weird movie. It's about this guy who has anxiety, I think, or yeah, I think it's mostly anxiety. Okay, let's finish this up. This is a good one. He has mostly anxiety and he's afraid of everything. And his mom wanted him to visit him, and I don't know, it's like the border between what's really happening and what's only in his head. It's so subtle. The movie doesn't really tell you what's really happening or not. So that's the worst part. You know, you don't know if the things you're seeing are actually true, or they're just his imagination. But overall, I don't want to spoil too much. But it's so messed up. Oh my god, it's so bad. I mean, I don't know. It's one of those movies that they try to be complicated for the sake of being complicated. They don't tell you anything. They just are being complicated, and the movie ends in a way that you're just like, the fuck. And there are some ridiculous scenes. I don't know. Might make some sense for psychology students or psychologists, but for me, it didn't make like any goddamn sense. Honestly, it was such a mess, and I was trying to be respectful because I've seen some weird shit in my life. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen some I've seen some weird ass movies, and I was like, okay, there must be some kind of an artistic message behind it, but no, it was just a huge ass mess. Like, for instance, okay, this is a spoiler, so I'm just giving a fair warning over here, but this was the weirdest thing. Like, all of these situations that were in the movie, that was sort of realistic, you know. He was meeting some people, stuff was happening to him, like bad stuff was happening to him, but overall it was still believable. But then he met his mother. I mean, he eventually arrived at her home, and they were having some kind of an argument, and she led him to the attic. And she was like, "Oh, there is someone you have to meet there," because he never met his father, and she was like, "Oh, there's someone you have to meet. He's there," and he went up. She closed him there, and suddenly he was just like looking around, and from this darkest corner, like this was the darkest corner of the entire room, there was some sounds coming out, there was like, "Oh, come here, Beau, let me hug you." And suddenly there was just some light shed into that corner, and I kid you not, this is the moment where I completely lost any kind of will to understand this movie. There was like a huge penis. It was a fucking cock. And it had like spikes for hands, and it was like, "Come hug me, Beau." And there was this other dude who was chasing him the entire movie with knives, like he was like a former Marine or something, but he had PTSD, and he was chasing him for the entire movie, almost like half of the movie, and he jumped through the window and he started stabbing that giant dick, and the dick just like pierced him with his spike. It was like, oh my god! I was sitting in the cinema. I was like, what the fuck just happened? Like everything around it, it made sense, but to this scene, I was just like, oh wow, what the fuck? I give up. This is luckily it was like close to the end of the movie, so I was happy that it happened then, like, you know, the moment of me giving up. But overall, oh my god, you know what? So weird, so weird. It still sits with me. I had to go on the internet and just check, you know, any kind of interpretation of this movie. Wait, did I take Poseidon? I think I did, right? Yeah. So yeah, it's a special kind of movie. Specialty is +3 base damage for inconsecutive. Oh no, you know what? Okay, let's go with this one.
Quite the bow.
So yeah, you've heard it here. So if you wanna spend your money on such a movie, then yeah, it's your choice. But I don't know if I can recommend it. If you're curious, you might see it, you know, once it's out on some Netflix or, you know, the different sources, so to say. But yeah, generally a very weird movie. Yeah, I wanted to see something different. There is this other movie in Polish cinemas about D&D, something like Honor of Thieves. And yeah, I was supposed to choose between those two, and I was like, no, you know what? I want to see something more ambitious this time. And I kind of regret it. It was an experience, that's for sure. But yeah, if I were to see this movie once again, I don't think so. I don't think it was just so bad.
Confidence inspire me, and you accepted me as part of the family without question. It means a lot.
Was a good experience. You know what? It was like I like those kind of movies or books that make you think. That the whole entire process, like the whole entire plot, is not that obvious from the beginning. I like those, but this one, it just messed up my mind. I don't know. There were these moments where I was like, okay, this is my theory for this one, and that's kind of nice, you know. It's like interpreting art. You're looking at a painting, or you're reading a poem. And you have your own interpretation. Like this was the thing I didn't like at school in Poland, that there was this magical key, you know. Like, let's say, okay, so you're reading a poem, and there's something about storks flying somewhere, and the author or the person in the poem sees those storks, and you're like, okay, so for me, this is this and this. Like, for instance. He is expecting a child, and this is like reminds him of that. And you say it in front of the entire class, and the lady is like, "No, this is about his longing for Poland. You know, he is exiled and he wants to come back to Poland." And you're like, "What the fuck? How am I supposed to know that? Where does it say it?" I understand this is the key, but bullshit. I think just poetry and art in general. We all have different sensitivities, and we all have different ideas, you know. And the best art is just, I think, the one that it forces many interpretations, and it doesn't give you one single answer. And this movie was kind of like that. It was kind of like that, and I liked it till the penis moment. Then I was just like, okay, this is ridiculous. That was just some ridiculous stuff happening. In the let's call it the last act. Yeah, so in general I liked it, but yeah, then that moment happened, and I was just like, okay, I'm done. This is some weird ass art, and I don't know if I want to see it. But yeah, I don't want to be a hater. You know, I by no means am I a movie critic. But yeah, I'm sorry if I have given you some bad images, but Yeah, just really wanted to get it off my chest. Okay, we're going with the flood cast. Because wait, what? What kind of prophecy did I fulfill? So yeah, if you're wondering, we're playing with the cast of Hera. Yeah, and our main gimmick will be to go with Poseidon and his pushing away stuff. So, Cocky Cock, do you have this kind of movie that stayed with you and you didn't really understand, and you know it just messed with your mind? I'm wondering if, because I had a couple of those during my life, so, and I still kind of remember them for being so weird. I'm just wondering if it's just me, you know, who's watching these kind of movies. Like some time ago, maybe yeah, I think the name of the movie was Mr. Nobody. It was less hectic, but there was also this idea. I think it was the idea of multiple, how'd you say, universes, right? And there was just this one character, and he was facing weird ass things throughout the entire movie. And I know that I was much younger and maybe not as, you know, used to these kind of movies, so I remember that I did not understand it at all. I might have to rewatch it, to be honest. There was this guy, what is his name? I'm so bad with names. Jared Leto. Oh yeah, he was playing in that movie. So okay, let's go with this one. This is a good one. We were trying to be kind of nifty and stay away from those. Okay, yeah, now I know I'm wasting time. I'm just thinking between critical hits and maybe the weakness. And maybe I should have gone for the... That's okay, that's okay. Still, the main idea of the build is to go and push everyone away with our costs. All right, nice. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy that you don't have this kind of an idea in your head, just right, you know, right from the top of your head. That's actually good. That means nothing has destroyed you so far. That's nice. That's nice. So yeah, there's also this other movie. Some time ago, I've seen it. It was, yeah. I remember the name. I'm just thinking of an opinion about the movie. It was called The Viking, and it was also a very weird movie. It was. Oh yeah. Just wanted to just wanted to say one more thing about the Bo. Yeah, that is Bo. That's the pronunciation. Bo is scared about the movie I'm talking about, like from the start. There were actual teenagers in the audience, you know, and I've heard them giggling when there was the penis scene, but honestly, I'm just wondering. Shit, I'm wondering what did they took out of this movie, you know? I saw them walking out and they were like, I don't know, their faces, they're there's this funny moment in your life that you see weird shit and you're like, oh yes, this does make sense. Yeah, that's and this is the moment I had this phase when I was a teenager, when I was seeing the weirdest like adult shit, but I was like, oh yeah, definitely that makes sense. But now that I'm older, I can, most of the times I can tell the difference where something is just bullshit because it's bullshit, and sometimes it's actually like, you know, deep and has some deeper meaning. And I was wondering if those girls, because there were 3 girls, whether they were just actually thinking like that, like, oh yeah, this movie, oh, it was so good. Yeah, the penis scene. Yeah, have you Have you ever thought about it like that? Yeah, that's... Okay, let's go, Demeter. That's actually an interesting concept for me to discover. Okay, let's go with him. Let's go to Misty Chaos. Our attack deals more damage. No, I'm kind of interested in... Oh, yes, this one. Yes, we're gonna get one more cost for all of this. So I'm super excited to get this. Yeah, Hermes.
Cheers, mate.
Hermes has this great thing that quick reload, yeah, that's the name, and then he can give you like a legendary boon that all the costs are returning back to you.
Other blessings, maybe.
Quick reload, thank you. Exactly what I was talking about. That's great. That's great. So we're already here. We're already gonna fight one of the, I mean, more of those Fate Sisters, because yeah, we got the extreme measures. Okay, she's doing well in terms of expanding her vocabulary.
That's not happy.
Yeah, I'm saying that because some time ago she was only able to say murder. This time she is also saying our name. I don't know if I should be happy about it or not, but there you have it. I'm proud of her. Ow. Where's the third one? I've lost the third cost. Where is it? Oh, now I have them. See. Yup. Ow. Ouch. Okay. Yeah. I'm also hoping for the exit wounds, because now that we have, oh my god. Yeah. Now that we have quick reload, it would be great to. Yeah, there's shit ton of burst damage there. Whoop. Okay. Not gonna lie, I think this is my first string of Hades that I've seen. I don't understand anything, but it looks fun. Oh, thanks. I mean, that's an honor, to be honest. I would say. Yeah, that's definitely an honor. Thanks for choosing my stream though. For watching this game. It is fun. It takes a little bit of getting used to, and I remember I first played this game a couple of years ago. Maybe not a couple of years ago, but like a year ago. And oh my god, I sucked at it. I'm not saying I'm good at it now, but I am much better. You know what? We really want Artemis. It's fun. To tell you the truth, there's gonna be a second part of this game released at the end of this year, of this calendar year. But it's gonna be an early access, so you know, before you wanna pull the trigger, so to say, and spend your hard-earned money on it, you could wait. But yeah, there's gonna be early access. I already seen a trailer of it, so it looks nifty. I am interested in playing that game. But yeah, the entire artistic direction is just so good, you know. I like it how they make the characters. Oh shit. Okay, you stay away. What's this? We're gonna get monies. Well, we're gonna get monies anyway. Okay, let's go here.
Easy does it.
Yeah, there are gonna be some new gods. I'm not sure about the character. I think there's gonna be a different character. Maybe like a female lead. It kind of looked like that, but I wasn't sure. I didn't. Yeah, I love those. I love those videos on YouTube when there is like a half a minute trailer and they make 20 minutes out of it. I'm super impressed because I am trying to make some YouTube videos out of my content and it's usually like 3 minutes. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm done. That's it. But they are able to be like, oh wait, you see that pixel? Oh my god, this pixel is a reminiscent of the childhood story of the developer, and they're just spouting out some crazy theories left and right, and I'm just sitting there like, bro, you're exaggerating.
You're nothing.
Oh wow, Zagreus, come on, bro, have some chill. They're doing their best. Give me my cast back. Oh, I think that the first roguelike game was I came across was The Binding of Isaac, and it was my friend who introduced it to me. And oh my, I couldn't get into it. Like this whole entire concept of playing a run and then dying and then hoping to get a better run next time was just so weird for me. But over the time I kind of got used to it. The concept itself. Like I still don't like Binding of Isaac that much, but the entire rogue, like, oh yeah, this is a thing, your call return to you automatically. Yeah, I think the most similar games I Enter the Gungeon and Binding of... Oh, I played the Enter the Gungeon and I love that game. I love that game to death. I was playing it on my Switch. I'm sorry about the Binding of Isaac remark. It's just, it's not for me. It's not for me. But Enter the Gungeon was amazing. Like all of the crazy guns and the like the concept that there is a bullet which is shooting guns at you. It's just so stupid. But yeah, I haven't played Exit the Gungeon yet. I might try it because it is a roguelike, right? And this might be a gimmick for this stream, that I'm just playing these games because I enjoy streaming those. I'm playing a shit ton of games, but I am very fond of streaming these kind of games. Yeah, the Exit the Gungeon. Yeah, so we're gonna take the Greater Recall, which, oh man, that's a tough choice. Because I was hoping for the Exit Wounds. But we're gonna get... No, I'm gonna get this one. This is gonna be our bread and butter. Hello. Hello, guys.
Hello. I'm just here to help you.
Yeah, as you can see, all the reddish projectiles are coming back to us. So that's good. That's very helpful. Oh shit, there's so many of those. Okay. Okay, that's the last one. Okay, I'm just gonna finish it up. Oh, what is this? Your cost fires a second projectile. Oh man, oh my god, we are being blessed by the gods today, let me tell you. Like, I think that the gods in real life, not that I'm super religious, but let's say there's some gods, they have blessed especially my town with magnificent weather. Like, I've been just in my hoodie and my sweatpants to walk my dog in the morning, and I didn't get cold. And yesterday it was kind of coldish, but today it's even better. It's so hard when everything... Well, yeah, it is insane. There is this one boon from Athena, like Goddess Athena. She gives you the deflect ability, and that's makes your life so much easier. I didn't get her, so you know, I gotta work with what I have. So yeah, we're gonna take the duo. Under the sea. Okay, we only get one shot. It is, but if you have played the Enter the Gungeon, I think there are harder moments than this. You know, these kind of stages are called bullet hell, or phases, So yeah, it's kind of self-explanatory. So I'm not gonna dwell into that too much. But yeah, the bullet hells are always very intense moments for a true gamer. Ow, fuck! I got greedy. Okay, he's just gonna burn there, right? He is burning. Okay, he died. Nice. Oh my god, we're firing so many projectiles. You cost and knocks them away, deals more damage. Yep. That's our bread and butter, as I said. Okay, we're going to Eurydice or money. No, let's go see Eurydice. We've pushed the whole concept of getting them together, like Orpheus. I don't remember the myth. How did it go? But I know that Orpheus tried to save someone from Underworld, and the only thing he had to do for them to get away was not to look back. You know, not to make sure that because I think he was saving Eurydice, and he failed because he did look back. So yeah, we are trying to get them together. Okay, I get it. Yeah, it took me some time. As well. I remember that the moment when I was playing this game, it was because I've been playing football for quite some time. I think I had 20 years plus. And with that experience, I can easily tell you that the worst injuries you can get are those which are inflicted on you by yourself. It's not like somebody will kick you or something. These are just like, you can walk it off. But the moment when you do something to your body that hurts, that's the worst. And I remember I sprained my ankle once, and I was just running. You know, and my foot got stuck in the grass, in the artificial grass, and it's just like kind of twisted. And yeah, it was not a good moment to be alive. Oh, another duo. Wow, jeez, so many duos. This is crazy. Your cast moves slowly, piercing foes and firing shards around it. Okay, we do not want that. I think it sounds kind of shitty, to be honest. Special stronger. However, I do not know how it's gonna work. Do I want to risk it? Okay, I'm gonna risk it. Okay, and improve the cost even more. Okay, this is kind of lame. I might have made a mistake because now my cost no longer pushes away. Is that right? I just hope it works. Okay, it leaves a lot of. And there's quite a burst damagey. Ow. Okay. Can I have my cost back? Thank you. Okay, this is good. It's not the best. I think that pushing away power is gone. But it still looks nice. Oh shit, oh my god, how did that hit me? Oh, there's some kind of area effect, huh? That was lame. Lerny. Jeez, so many things happening. Nice. Oh my. Okay. I'm liking it. I'm officially liking it. Oh shit, that was the. Oh, never mind. I thought he's gonna be protected by the shield, but there you have it. Folks. We did it. That was so strong. Just one hit. I did not expect that. I think we got lucky with the critical hit. So yeah. Kind of nice. Okay, I'm gonna take. Wait, where is this one? Okay, so in the final encounter in each underworld region, take 0 damage the first 5 times foes hit you. So yeah, this is a kind of a safe choice. Okay, I'm gonna go with the healing just to be safe. Kind of getting hit left and right, but yeah. And you know what, Cocky Cock, I'm gonna be honest. Like the Binding of Isaac, I did not like that game because it was too difficult for me. I just gave up at one point because I was like, okay, I cannot beat this. I cannot beat this. Maybe I should revisit it. I have it in my Steam library. Like I got it legally, so
In the name of Hades.
I might revisit it. So from those two games that you mentioned, the Enter the Gungeon and Binding of Isaac, so was the Binding of Isaac the game you liked more? Your dash strike, your special deals more damage. No, you know what?
What about these?
Oh yes, Pauper's Grasp. For the next 4 encounters, you cannot earn money. Okay, but we gain +1 cost. That's good. That's so. It's gonna be so good.
Strongbos.
It looks like they are being pushed away. Yeah, it kind of looks like that. So we can still go with our build. It's kind of counterproductive because we are pushing them away from those icicles and those small areas of effect. But yeah, look at this. Like I just shot one arrow and they died. Oh, let's see. Okay, we cannot get money. I gotta remember about that. For me, it was not hard, but some characters are just evil. Judas. Huh. Yeah, so I didn't get that far to even try with different characters. I remember they were there, but I just didn't try it. Yeah, the more I talk about it, the more I talk about it, the more memories I have. Is that I remember that I was so unconvinced by the RNG. It was just so weird. For me, at that time, I was like, no, why am I getting all those shitty stuff? And I was unwilling to learn because there are so many items. You gotta know them because there is no description of them, right? Except for a wiki page or stuff. But yeah, it was a younger version of me. I was way more impatient than I'm now. So maybe now is the time. Maybe now is the time to play that game. I'm still impatient though. And not many things have changed. I am still a little bit impatient. Yeah, I love those memes about ordering food, and you know the moment you just click order, you click pay on the on your food order, and you just stand in your window. And I'm just like, whenever I see those memes, I'm like, yeah, that's me. That's me. Come on, butterflies, cut me some slack. All right. Your attack fires 2 shots side by side but has reduced range, 3 shots in a spread pattern. Your attack hits up to 3 foes, dealing biggest. For me, the best part was learning the items and using the stuff the game gives you. Yeah, it's yeah, I understand it. I do see the appeal. Come on, this choice again. Okay. Yeah. Now the entire discovering thing concept is also very appealing to me. Oh my god, we almost one-hit it. Okay, that's actually very strong. No, do not revive. Nice. Oh my god, this might be the fastest I have ever cleared this kind of room before. Your special deals more damage, knocks foes away. I cannot reroll it. That sucks. Okay. Since we do not have much of a choice, can we gain gold? Yes, we can. The chaos curse is over. Okay, Poseidon again. I think that also the Fate wants me to play this game because suddenly the YouTube algorithm has started to, you know, to promote those videos for me. and I did see a couple of them, and this was the same. I had the same feeling like you have with this game, that you have no idea what's going on. Like suddenly, like obviously the player who was playing the game, the YouTuber, he was very experienced, but he was getting so many additional stuff on the screen. It wasn't just Isaac or the character he was playing. It was just like some flies flying around. I was sitting there and being like, what? How can you even... You know, he was entering a room and there was like, what was that? It was something like vomiting. It was just flying around him and vomiting. And I was just watching it and I was wondering, hey, how do you know it's not an enemy? I was each and every time this helper was about to vomit some blood or something. I don't know. This game is just so crazy to me. I was like, oh my god, I was dodging with him, but he was like, no, okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna be bothered by that. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny watching those games when you have absolutely zero idea about them. It's like me watching League of Legends now. I used to play it to death, but at one point I decided this game is too toxic for me. I mean, not the game itself, but people playing it were just too toxic, and I just left the scene. But now I sometimes watch it when one of my favorite YouTubers playing it. But yeah, there's so many new characters, so many new items out that I cannot really tell what's happening on the screen sometimes. Come on. Do we want Rapture or do we want... No, I'm gonna all in. I'm going to all in. This might not be the best idea, but that's what I'm doing. Oh, we're at the last store. Yeah, we are. Okay, we're zooming.
Why not?
Pressure points. Exit wounds was the thing I was going for. We can deal more damage to... Are we even dealing any critical damage? Like, do we have any chance for critical damage? I don't think so. Oh yeah, this is... Okay, so only the coal. So nah, that's not gonna be worth it. Okay, let's just give ourselves a little bit of chance for critical damage and improve our flood shot. Yes. Hey Gravy, yeah, we're back to Hades. I am back from my trip, from my fishing trip into Dredge. I am creating some kind of a compilation for YouTube with me dying at that game, but overall, yeah, we're back. We're back to Hades. Nice to see you here, mate. Galai, I thought the red circle under you is just some things from a challenge and you have to move constantly, and it's from your... Yes, exactly. All those special effects happening around, and you're like, oh my god, bro, you gotta dodge it. Why you're standing in that? Why you're such a noob? But no. And yeah. So I perfectly understand you. And now we've got the extreme measures pumped up. Extreme measures make the bosses have some kind of a new gimmick. So now you can see that Asterius and Theseus, they look completely different than they usually do. So now Asterius has some kick-ass amazing armor, and Theseus is even more annoying with a chariot and miniguns and a grenade launcher. Just some random Greek stuff.
Even though I had no difficulty besting you within that maze of yours. Come on, let's do this fight.
Bro, it was once 1 million years ago, and you're still... Yeah, so now he's just being annoying. He's just riding around in his chariot. But yeah, Aspect of Hera is just so strong. Look at this. Look how fast we got rid of half his health. Like, he is almost dead. Ow. Yeah, it's gonna be harder to hit him. Wait, maybe if I... What you doing, bro? You're just gonna stand there? Okay, don't mind if I do. Yeah, so this is ridiculous, but after he loses... Okay, this is gonna be... Oh wait, it wasn't it! I thought he's gonna die from that. Maybe he's too close to the wall, okay. Yeah, the DPS, right? It's crazy. It's the first run of the day and I just came up with it. I was just sitting around eating breakfast, you know. I was kind of late today, but it's not like I have an established audience and people are like, oh my god, the show is late. So I was like, okay, I have some time. I was eating breakfast, looking outside of the window, and I was like, you know what? I've woken up today and I choose violence. so I decided to just go with Poseidon and the Aspect of Hera to further oh, pass deals more damage. Yes, please. To further how to say it nicely, to further reinforce that statement. Yeah, you gotta bear with me. I did study English. I did major in English, so sometimes just my wording is gonna be unnecessarily fancy or yeah. That's hey Manu, so nice to see you. You're just in time to see the crazy DPS of Aspect of Hera build. I hope the preparation for the math exam is going swimmingly. If you want me to help you out, I can test you. You know, I'm really good at math. So let's have a warm-up question. What's 2 + 2? It's a difficult one, but you know, you might get it. Okay, you know what? Let's make it harder. What's 2 × 2? Let's make it a tad bit harder. Definitely 5. Exactly. Hey, now it reminds me. Some time ago, like, yeah. By the way, it's a great answer. And if you were living in 1984, the book written by George Orwell, that would be definitely the best of answers. Because let me tell you why. Like at the beginning of the year, I've never read that many books. You can hear by my grammar by saying that much books. You can already tell I haven't read much. No, but honestly, I never read that much. So I decided that maybe starting this year, I'm gonna read more. And it went well for like 3 months. Now I've kind of stopped. But yeah, the first book I read was 1984 by George Orwell. And you know, I don't know how familiar you are with the game, with the book. But it's a dystopian book. Where like everything was controlled by the government, and there was this one dude who was believing in some kind of a rebellion happening. And at the end, he was being what's the word? Like they caught him and they were asking him questions, interrogated. Yeah, at the end he was interrogated, and he said that there are some certain facts in the world, like for instance 2 + 2 = 4, and they were just asking him so many questions, and they were like torturing him until he said that 2 + 2 was 5, because that's what the party wanted him to think. So can I suggest a series of novels? Dang buttons. Of course you can. Let me just pause this entire gaming moment. I'm gonna, because I have this thing that I really forget stuff. So I am writing them down. So I'm ready with my pen and paper. By the way, hello. So very nice to see you over here. Yeah, big bro watching. Exactly. That's not math question. That's capture question. Gravy. I'm always testing viewers if they are not robots, because you can never be too sure. Now you have blown my cover. So now I am an overt gravy, you know? I was a covert gravy, like just like you, and now I'm just like an overt gravy. So buttons, anytime, man. In the meantime, I'm just gonna see what I want from here. If the critical deals more damage. Now the chance for the critical is not that huge. So I am going to go with the fire-seeking arrow. So let's go. Let's have even death gate cycle. Okay. Could you maybe say something more about it? without spoiling too much, is like that a fantasy or okay, books. Thank you. Thanks for the suggestion though. Is it like a fantasy books or dystopian ones? I am trying to give myself kind of a mix between dystopian books and just regular books. I don't wanna depress myself that much. Like, I try to be a positive person most of the time, even though I am Polish. So you know, you might hear the stereotypes that we are grumpy, and that might be true most of the time. But some of us are actually trying to stay positive sometimes.
For the house.
Oh, wait, I didn't want to take that one. But okay, let's give ourselves a bit more critical chance. So yeah, in the Big Brothers, in the... What? In 1984, 2 + 2 was eventually 5. So, you know. Manu, you weren't technically wrong. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I remember from my school days, like when I was I have zero idea how education looks in other countries, like let's say the classes. It always confused me, like in the United States, you've got this 11th class and just as if everything was a part of one school. Because in Poland we had different schools and it constantly changes. Like for instance, when I was at school, we had, let's say, 3 schools apart from university. So we had this primary school, we had this gymnasium, which was like just like 3 years, and then we had high school. Now they don't have it. They don't have the middle part, the gymnasium. They only have like 8 classes of primary school, and then there are 4 years of high school. So basically, the amount of years is the same. It's just there are different schools. So I remember that in this primary school, I sucked at math. Oh my god, I was so bad. I couldn't understand. Do you know? Do you know the memes? Like there was this one angry guy. Probably it's like an interrogation scene, and there's this one angry guy leaning over the other guy who is crying, and the guy who is crying is me solving a math problem. And the angry guy is my parent, so I had that thing. Like I remember my father trying to explain to me how the 2 to the power of something, right? Like how the entire power concept works. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And he wasn't angry per se, but I remember that side of disappointment on his face when he was explaining it to me for the 3rd or 4th time, and he was just like looking at me, and I was like, shit, bro, you're dumb as fuck. But then I was in high school. Actually something clicked, and maybe I was the best of the worst because I was in a class that was focused mostly on humanities. Like we had extended history and languages and Polish. Like you know, I wasn't learning Polish per se. I was, because I'm a native speaker of that language, but you know, literature, history, and oh my god, this is like, I don't know if you're not missing it, but the DPS is just insane. Another suggestion, but I too don't read much books, but one I did read, The Riddles of Epsilon. Huh. So many interesting books over here. Okay, I'm gonna definitely look into that. So currently I am reading Trial by Franz Kafka. And yeah, this is the book I kind of got frozen on. Like the progress is very, very slow, but yeah, I'm busy with different things. Wait, Riddles of Epsilon. Okay, I'm gonna check those books out after the. So now, yeah, currently I'm reading the Trial by Franz Kafka. I'm liking the story so far. I'm not that far though, like maybe 1/4.
Not been at my charitable best, young Zagreus. You're either naive or you're much too kind.
Olympus, I accept this message.
No, right? Applying 10 stock of chill after you take the chill. Okay, well, you know what? Let's go with the Arctic Blast. I think that's a good one. So my mom has a master in math. Oh my god. I also is a math teacher. My dad has one of it. Physics and IT, automotive areas. So even if I want it, I can't be better. Okay, strong genes. Strong genes. So my father, he was a PE teacher, and my mom never had a university degree, so, you know. But she was very good at languages, and I think that, yeah, because she works in Germany. She's like how would you say it, a physical worker, and I think that's more of a word in Polish than in English. It's a phrase. But yeah, she works physically, but she's very good. She's very good at German. So I think I got that from her, which is nice. Ich auch, ich kann sprechen Deutsch auch. Nicht so gut, weil ich habe nicht so viele chances to speak the German. But I think that es ist nicht so schlecht. Kannst du auch Deutsch lesen? Ah, Manu, das ist eine schwere Frage. Kann ich lesen? Ich denke, ich kann. Die Confidence, es ist nicht ein Problem. Wörter sind ein Problem. Ich habe vergessen so viele Wörter that I'm just making a medley, you know. Oh man. Wait, let me just get back before we kill Hades, because it is going to happen. That case cycle is about a story about two enemies becoming very unlikely allies. Outstanding read, I promise. Okay, you wrote it twice, so no, you kind of, I think you were. You were correcting a is it about to start? Okay, you were correcting a typo. Okay, I see it. Sure, bro. I'm definitely gonna check it out. I wonder if there's a translation in Polish, because I read faster in Polish than in English. Yeah, obviously, since it is my native language. But I'm definitely gonna check it out. Thanks for the suggestion. That's awesome. That's awesome. The Riddles of Epsilon is about Riddles of Epsilon. Wow. You don't say. that's great. You should write book reviews, bro. It's one of the best reviews I've ever written. You're not bad at all in German. It's better than some people I know, and they're here for over 5 years. Ah, thank you. I always took it seriously at school. I don't know why. It was always fun for me. And yeah, during my English studies, I did learn this kind of a confidence to speak, because after my BA, so Bachelor of Arts or something, I am a teacher. So they have taught us a lot of stuff about how to teach people.
You are predictable in your arrivals here, less so during the fight itself.
And I am a teacher, and they've taught us a lot of stuff about how to approach people and how to teach them English. And you know what? The biggest thing, and I remember that from school, like, very fondly. That, I mean, I remember it very well. It wasn't a fond memory. I remember it well. That people were afraid to speak. I even remember one of my friends, she moved with her husband to the UK, and she was asking me several things on the messenger, and I was asking, hey, how is your English? And she's like, yeah, you know what, I understand a lot, but I'm too afraid to speak. I was just like, bitch, you gotta go out. You gotta go to the store, you gotta say, give me some tea and some crumpets. That's all I want. But she was super shy, so she never actually did it. So I don't know if she improved on her English or not. But that's the thing. People are afraid to speak foreign language. And my studies in English, they gave me this kind of a confidence, because they were forcing us. I mean, they were forcing us. I was studying English, so I was supposed to speak English. And yeah, so they were giving us a lot of prompts and incentive to speak English. So that kind of gave us the the confidence to do speak in a foreign language. So that's why I can fake it that I'm good at German by being very confident while speaking it, of course. Like in general, in real life, I'm not that super confident. I'm kind of shy-ish, but yeah, when speaking, it's kind of different. There are YouTube vids of vocal narrative of Death Git cycle. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Like ebooks, right? That's the I think that's shorter version of that, of the word vocal narrative. Yeah, it's, oh my god, that damage. If you're wondering if this is good DPS, this it is. Oh. Okay.
I order all you princes of the underworld to attend me now.
Oh no, these are the archers. They're kinda... No, there's one archer. Okay. Wow, the moment I get them to the... Like, how strong is... Did you see that? How fast did we push the entire phase? So if I get them to a wall, it's just game over for them. Okay, I see you, heads. I'm just gonna kindly ignore you. Come on, Archer. Ouch. Do. Oh no, I already got hit 5 times. Yeah, I was feeling myself. I was like, oh, you no, not even hit once. Okay, you know what? We're gonna use those. I keep forgetting about those, so. Yeah, almost half health. Oh, wow. It's fucking insane. Oh, yeah, I'll try. Okay, I'm stuck with this head over here. Wow, okay, that was crazy. That was so insane. That might be the strongest build I have ever had in this game.